The question that we have here on commercial arithmetics, we are told that a Kenyan bank bought and sold foreign currencies on 2 different days as shown. We have total of January 2021, where it was buying the South African rand at 7.08 and selling it at 7.10. Then on 12th of February 2021, 100 Tanzanian shillings was bought at 21.12 and sold at 21.25. Then we are told a South African tourist arrived in Kenya on that date with 15,000 South African rands. He changed the whole amount to Kenyan shillings while in Kenya. He spent a total of that and changed the balance to Tanzanian shillings before leaving for Tanzania. Then you are required to determine the Tanzanian shillings that the person received. So some of the things that we need to know before we go on with the excursion that we have. When a tourist is coming from a foreign country to Kenya, the tourist sells the currency that he or she has and the bank buys. So in this case, we are going to use the buying column. So we have one South African rand, which goes at 7.08 Kenyan shillings. But we're told that the person has got 15,000. So what about 15,000? This one will give us what? We cross multiply. So we'll have 15,000. This one is South African rand multiplied by 7.08. Remember, this one is Kenyan shillings. Then divided by 1 South African rand. This South African rand. So this and this cancels out. It has multiplied by. So we have 15,000 multiplied by 7.08. This gives us Kenyan shillings 106 200. So this is the amount that the person arrived with in Kenya when we convert it into Kenyan shillings. Again, we are told that while in Kenya, he spent a total of Kenyan shillings 53,075. So because the person spent this amount, we are going to subtract from the total amount that the person earned. So we have Kenyan shillings 106 200 minus Kenyan shillings 53,075. When we subtract, let's do that. So this gives us Kenyan shillings 53 125. So this is the amount that the person is remaining with after spending that. And we are told then to change the remaining or the balance in Tanzanian shilling before leaving for Tanzania. So we are required to determine the remaining amount in Tanzanian shillings. So let us now go back to the table. So in this table, we are told that 100 Tanzanian shillings is equal to Remember, in this case, we are using now the selling column. This equals to Kenyan shillings to 1.25. So remember, this is now the amount that the person is remaining with. So this is what we are going to change into Tanzanian shillings. What about now? Kenyan shillings, 53,125 cross multiply. So this one is going to give us Kenyan shillings 53 125 multiplied by Tanzania shillings 100 and divided by Kenyan shillings 21.25. So let us use calculator to do that. So this one gives us Tanzanian shillings 250,000. This is not the amount that the person ate. Thank you for watching.